Hello friends, today I am going to brief you about credit or debit notes in GSTR 1. Credit or debit notes for unregistered user is found in table 9b. Now click onto that. You will be led to a page called credit or debit notes unregistered summary, and you will find that there is only one tab that is uploaded by taxpayer. In case of credit or debit notes for registered person, you will find totally 4 tabs. That is uploaded by the taxpayer and that which is uploaded by the recipient. Since we are dealing with unregistered persons, it is only uploaded by taxpayer. There is no concept of uploading by recipient. Now, add details. You will be led to this page called credit or debit notes unregistered add notes. Now let's go one by one. The first is type. What is the type of credit or debit note? If you just scroll down, you will find that there are 3 options. One is B2CL, that is business to customer large invoices. Next, exports with payment, and next, exports without payment. So these are the 3 options. Since we are dealing with exports and interstate invoices, this is only a default interstate supply. It is not intrastate. Because it is an interstate supply, you will find only integrated tax. There is no concept of CGST and SGST. Now let us go to the next column. The next column is debit or credit note number. So whenever you are issuing a debit or credit note, the number has to be given here. And the next is debit or credit note date. So the date has to be in the format DD, MM, YY, YY. And the next is original invoice number. Please keep it in mind, whenever you are giving the details of credit or debit note number in this column, the corresponding invoice number must be matched here. Credit or debit note cannot be given in isolation. It must always be matched with the corresponding invoice. So the original invoice for which the credit or debit note is being raised should be given here. And the next is original invoice date. That is the invoice date given in the format of DD, MM, YY, YY. So before giving the date format over here, check over the date format in your computer as well. The next is note type. Note type is whether it is a credit note or debit note or a refund voucher. So whenever advances are being received, then you have to raise a receipt voucher, and when the same advance is being refunded, then you have to raise a refund voucher. The next is note value, that is the value of credit or debit note. The next is reason for issuing note. The first being sales return. Whenever sales return is being done, then you have to give the note. The next is post sale discount. Post sale discount is also called quantity discount or the turnover discount. It is the discount usually given by the manufacturers to their dealers whenever they achieve the specified target. Next is deficiency in services. When you are not satisfied with the services and you feel that there is a deficiency in it, then also you can raise the note. The next is correction in invoice. That is, whenever there is a correction in the taxable value of the invoice or the tax amount, you can always raise the note. The next is change in POS. That is, when there is a change in the place of supply. For example, when you have raised a original invoice as intrastate supply, and later on when you find that it is an interstate supply, then there is a change of place of supply. So change in place of supply is also routed through this. The next is finalization of provisional assessment. When the provisional assessment get finalized, you go through this note. And for other miscellaneous reasons also, you can issue the note. Next, you come to pre-GST regime. That is, in the month of July, whenever you raise the debit or credit note, that credit or debit note can pertain to the invoices raised in July month or in the previous month. When the invoices are being raised in the same month as that of the credit or debit note, then it is the post GST regime. If the credit or debit note is being raised in respect of invoices before 1st July, it means that invoices are being raised before 1st July, and then therefore you have to click pre-GST regime whenever the invoices are before 1st July. The next is item details. Item details is with regard to the details of the item. Now, if the taxable value of the item is 0%, that is whenever the value of the goods is exempted, then you go for 0%. Then if it is 0.25%, then with regard to uncut diamonds, then you provide the taxable value here. With regard to gold jewelry, provide the taxable value over here. For other items, find out the rate, whether it is 5, 12, 18 or 28, and the corresponding value has to be filled in the respective fields. And there is, whenever you fill the corresponding fields, the integrated tax file comes over here. Next, there is a column called cess. Cess is filled only with respect to certain specified items like cigarettes, cars, aerated water, etc. So cess is only with regard to specified items, not with all items. And remember to keep in one thing in mind, that is exports are always in exchangeable foreign currency only. So when you deal with a credit or debit note for an export, the corresponding taxable value or the note value has to be in rupees only, not in exchangeable foreign currency. So this is a very simple page to fill in. After filling it, give the save button. It gets automatically saved. If you like this page, like it and subscribe it. Thank you.